We are live at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas for a Divisional Round matchup in which the Cincinnati Bengals come into town to take on the Texans. And we once again witness the beauty of playoff football, and that is all the stories of the season coming to a head. For the hometown Texans, this has been the season of dreams that you only find on the big screen. A team many saw picking near the top of the first round once again come draft time found a way to put it all together. In Lovie Smith's first season taking the reins, he inspired a new style of football here in Houston, one where they would be aggressive, they would be physical, and the young guys all over this roster would get the chance to step up, and they have in bunches. They saw rookies carve out pivotal roles like Dameon Pierce and Derek Stingley. They brought in even more playmakers like Jerome Baker and CJ Gardner-Johnson, and this team was able to put it all together and find their way to the top seed in the AFC. For the visiting Bengals, this has been an uphill battle before the season even started. Coming off a Super Bowl loss a season ago, after coming up 3 points short of the big one, they came back stronger than ever, inking Joe Burrow to his big contract extension, upgrading the offensive line, and adding young talent in the defensive backfield. Through all of this, they have fought their way back to the playoffs with a wild card spot, smashed the Chiefs 38-24 in the first round, and are now one game away from back-to-back AFC Championship berths. And the biggest story of it all, we have playoff football back in Houston. Our game is on. They are set to receive, but this ball will fly out the back of the end zone, and that means out comes this Bengal offense led out by none other than Joe Burrow. And the former LSU national champion put together an impressive season, throwing 36 touchdowns and over 4,700 yards through the air. And he brings a special presence to his team. Calm, cool, collected, and ready to go all the way this year. But to do that, he's going to have to fight through this Texan defense that forces turnovers in bunches. Starting the drive on the 25, Mixon is the lone back. Burrow steps up under center. He drops back. He is forced out of the pocket, moving left, and he cannot escape. Brought down by Grenard on the first play of the game. At the very least, he got back to the line of scrimmage. Now second down, they snap. Burrow rifles right, and he finds Higgins, who holds on to pick up the first down. And the first pitching catch of the day moves the sticks for Cincinnati. 11 on the grab, now to the 36. They go pass again. Burrow, patient, fires, and right back to Higgins underneath. That gets him another 7. Now it's 2nd and 3. Ball is snapped. Looking, dumps down to Mixon, and he's met by Baker, and he is short of the line to gain. And after 3 straight completions, that brings us to a 3rd down, still needing 1. They are set, and somebody jumped. Let's hear what the call is here. And they booked the false start on the former Cowboy La'el Collins. That means that backs them up 5. Now they need 6, standing on their own 40. Burrow gets the snap, waits, steps right, fires, and he has Hurst, who is brought down immediately by Murray, and a big play by the safety means they are forced to punt to start the game. Not the start they wanted for the Bengals. That will bring out Huber to send this one away. He is set, ready. He boots it away. Watkins is back to receive. He will take this from the 20, go straight up the middle, and he is brought down after reaching the 34, and there is an injured Texan down after the play, and that is Blake Cashman, a guy who earned himself the starting spot over the course of the year and made some big plays to get them this number 1 seed in the last game of the season. They're taking him back to the locker room, but they're hoping he's able to return. This Texan offense takes over, and Mills at the helm steps up under center. 2 tight ends on the line. They bring Watkins in motion. They fake, give to Pierce, and he is spun forward and reaches to the 40. That run picks up 6, 2nd and 4 now. Mills drops back, looking, throws short for Jordan. He outruns Bell. Big block from Jackson down the sideline, finally pushed out of bounds at the 33. A massive first pass of the day for this Texan squad gets them in scoring range. This was a simple underneath throw, but he caught Bell out of position, turned it upfield, and a great block from Jackson allowed him to extend this another 10 yards. And looking back, he almost got away from Bates as well as we take another look at this. He puts a good hit on him and just barely gets that left foot out of bounds. He could have stayed in, but we are hearing regarding the injury for Cashman. It is a torn labrum, and he will not be returning to this game. Unfortunate loss for Houston. Mills hands off for Pierce, up the middle, breaks off 1, fighting, and goes down after getting enough for the first. An impressive run from the rookie back. Many wondered how he would adapt to his first playoff game, and he answers the call with some great power running, throwing off multiple defenders in the process. What a day. He's just getting started. Now up to the 23. Pierce stays in. Jordan is motioned. They go back to the run. He goes up the middle and down at the 17, they say. Another 6 picked up on the carry. Now it is 2nd and 4. Mills drops back. Looking, quick fires for Rudolph. Shoves one away and finally dragged down at about the 5-yard line. And Zach Taylor's defense can't make a stop to save their lives right now. Now we are at our 1st and goal situation of the game. Halfway through the first. Texans I form. They hand off. Pierce finds a lane. Fighting. And they say... no, he did not cross the line. Down at about the 2-3 yards closer after the carry. 2 still needed. Fullback is in. They go with another handoff. And there is nowhere to go for Pierce. And he's brought down, only getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and goal. 2 runs don't get it done. They decide to switch past. Nothing open. Mills tries to escape. Chase back. And he throws it away. That will bring out Fairburn for the field goal attempt. From 19 yards out. Right hash. His kick is up. And it is good. And the Texans have striked first on the day on the first lead of the game, taking an early 3-point lead. The Cincinnati offense comes back out for the 2nd time today, looking for much better than their first drive produced. Can they get it done? They start on the 25. Under 4 minutes left in our first quarter of play. Mixon joins Burrow in the backfield. They snap. Play action. Burrow takes a shot for Chase, and it's knocked out by the rookie Stingley. Incredible play in single coverage, and these fans believe. You see the sign. This is their year. That incompletion brings along 2nd down, still needing 10. Burrow looking, throws short, and he finds Boyd for his first catch of the day. That reception went for 7. Now it is 3rd down, needing 3 for the first. Burrow gives to Mixon, moves left, cuts inside, and he gets enough to move the sticks, getting to the 37-yard line. A great play in the run game for Mixon to produce, keep this drive alive. New set of downs now. Cincy is set. They motion Mixon out wide left as a receiver. Houston adjusts. They snap. He gets. Looking. Slings it right. And Boyd brings it in on the sideline. Way to keep the feet in bounds. That picks up 2. Ball snap once more. Fires right. Hurst hauls it in and they give it to him. 1st down, Bengals. They are putting it together now. 3 yards shy of midfield. Chase and Boyd are stacked out left. They hand off for Mixon. And he's sent down by Baker at midfield. 2nd and 7, just over a minute left in the quarter. Boyd in motion. Hand up. For Mixon. Met by Baker again. He throws him off. And he's a shot from Murray for his troubles. Impressive show of strength from the Pro Bowl running back. Now we have a 3rd and 3 play to come. He gets. Looking, throws, and he has Higgins over the middle, who is dragged down after getting to the Houston 34. And that speed against the veteran Harris will be a matchup to watch all night long. Bengals are set. Last play of the quarter. Boyd comes in motion. Give to him. No to Mixon. No. Play action. Play. Burrow. Throw. Jamar Chase comes down with it. A phenomenal catch to get them into the red zone. And that will bring us to the end of our first quarter with the Texans up 3-0, but the Bengals are ready to fire back. As we come back from break, we gotta look back at the amazing play to end the quarter. Just pure trust between QB and receiver. Burrow puts this one up. Chase goes up to get it and holds on through the contact from multiple defenders. What a play to end that quarter. And that means they find themselves on the 6, 28 yards on the catch. Can they punch in a score? Burrow gets. Looking, moving right, throws it short. Mixon gets, and before going down, 3-yard gain there. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fullback enters for Cincinnati. Burrow pitches, and Mixon sent down in the backfield. The play made by the 7th-year safety, Eric Murray. And he has stepped up this year for them. He read this one perfectly. He gets to the ball carrier quick, and now all their momentum has been stalled. The defense is wary. They know this one might not be a lead for them. They lost 7 on the previous play. Now it is 3rd and goal. From 10 yards out, he takes the snap. Slings it left. Has Boyd, but he falls down short of the goal line. That means out comes McPherson from 21 yards out to tie the game. His kick is up, and it is good. And with that, the Bengals have quickly brought this game back even, as a pair of field goals has this game back tied 3-3. Houston gets ready to take the reins once more, and Lovie Smith is trying to calm his second-year QB. The message has to be, play simple and to play their game. Texans take over, starting on the 29. They go 3 receivers right. They snap. Give him, no, play action. He steps up, fires middle, and he has Mechie who holds it in before being sent down at midfield. A big play to start. This passing game is heating up now. Just a perfect play. Amazing protection. Mills steps up, throws this ball in between the safety and the linebacker where only his man could get it, and the rookie receiver gets them a big chunk play. That goes for 21. Now on the 50. They hand off for Pierce, and he fights back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, officially no gain. They hand off outside now. Pierce has the blocks, outruns Bailey, and he sticks, throws the stiff arm, and Bates comes in to bring him down at about the 36. And this young back has a very promising future with displays like this. And this defense loves nothing more than watching their dominant run game go to work. And that is the identity of this Houston offense. Pierce got 15 on the rush. Now Mills steps up under center. He drops back, looking. He takes off right. He decides to throw it to the flat, and Rudolph brings it in near the sideline. Way to get 5 out of that. Now it is 2nd down. They snap. Hand off. Pierce up the middle. Met, but he drags Bailey across the line to gain. He is on fire right now. Some great blocks get in the initial space, but incredible strength and determination has him pull the defenders straight past the marker, and Lovie Smith loves to see more of that. Another first down for Houston just outside the red zone. This time they give to Mack, cuts inside, and his first carry is stopped quickly. They give him 3 on the run. Now it is 2nd and 7. They give to Mack. No, another play action. Mills trying to get out of the pocket, but he has to throw this one away. Hutchinson was in on the pressure. Now it is 3rd down. Still needing 7 to convert. Mills gets the snap. Waits. Patient. Fires. Mechie comes back to it. Breaks the tackle. And she gets enough for the first. A nice heads-up play from Mechie extends this drive for Houston and gets them inside the red zone. What a play. We're going to take another look back at this. He comes back to the ball to create some space, gets away from Wilson, and gets just enough to keep it moving. Way to keep the drive alive, young man. And that catch gets him up to the 13. Halfway through the second, they go handoff for Pierce. He breaks one and sent down after maybe 1 yard. Snap mark to the 12, 2nd and 9. They go back to Pierce, moving left. He steps on Hilton and sent out of bounds at the 7. That means we have a 3rd and 4. Max subs into the game. They go 2 receivers left, 1 right. They snap. Mills looking, and he goes down. Sack on the play made by B.J. Hill. Bengals had some great coverage. Mills tried to take off, but his line couldn't hold up, and he is sent down by the 4th-year D-tackle, and that will prevent a touchdown here. And with that, Fairburn will come out for his 2nd try of the day from 29 yards out, left hash. His kick is up and straight down the middle, and just like that, Houston has ripped back the lead once more, 6-3 over Cincinnati. But this is why you get a guy like Burrow when you can. Situations like this. Just over 3 minutes left in the first half of the divisional round. Can he put up a score? Bengals start the drive on the 25. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Mixon joins Burrow in the backfield, but he is motioned out as a receiver once more, this time wide right. Murray moves out to cover him. They snap. Burrow rifles middle, and he finds Hurst, who fights forward and gets enough to move the sticks. Great play to start the drive. Now they go bunch set left. Burrow is ready. He gives it to Mixon. Has a hole right, and he's brought down at about the 41-yard line. Now they bring 2 tight ends on the line, 2nd and 5. Snap. Quick, and he has Boyd who picks up the first. Operating very well right now, and that will take us into our 2-minute warning with the Bengals near midfield now. Cincinnati find themselves on their own 49, still having all 3 timeouts. Burrow steps up under center. He drops back. Nothing open. Another step back. He fires as he's hit, and Chase gets to it. Holds on through the hit, and they can do no wrong right now. What a connection from the 2 former LSU Tigers. Hughes got home and hit Burrow as he was looking for the post, but Chase with the heads-up play comes back to the ball, eats a hit from Stingley, and now they let this clock run down now. They pick up 15 on the grab. Now on the Houston 36. Burrow gets, fires, And he finds Hurst again, who's brought down for a short gain as they continue to let the clock go. And Burrow has been near perfect so far, throwing 15 for 16 for 128. Little over a minute remaining. 2nd and 4. Burrow gets it to screen. It gets to Mixon. His blockers don't get there, but his speed finds the corner and gets him up to the 23 as they burn their first timeout. A perfect drive so far as they look to manage this clock and take the lead late. Now they are on the 23. They go with a shotgun set. They snap. Burrow throws right, and he has Hurst again, who gets to the 16 as they burn their second timeout. This is what a Super Bowl contending offense looks like. Calm, composed, efficient. 56 seconds remaining. Bengals still have one timeout. Burrow fires left. He has Chase, sheds off Stingley and dives, and he's in! Touchdown, Jamar Chase! And their number one receiver is making his impact felt in this game with every single play. And he caps off this perfect drive to take the lead. The defense is loving it. He has been matched up with Stingley almost every single play, and he won on the slant, slips away from the tackle, and dives to escape the incoming P-Tray and get in for the score. What a play, what a day, even this early for Chase. McPherson for the point after. He is out, his kick is up, and it is good. And with that, the Bengals have gone up 10-6 to get their first lead of this game. Now Houston, with little time left, comes out, and let's take a moment to discuss how great Pierce has been early. He has 52 yards on only 10 carries, a very solid first half. Texans start on the 22, only 50 seconds left. All 3 timeouts, Mills taking a deep drop back, he fires, and he finds Mechie, and he's dragged down to the 39 in bounds. That means they call a timeout, but that is a massive play to start. And now another score before the break seems much more likely than at the start. That catch picked up 17. 42 seconds still remaining. They snap. Mills, patient, looking, dumps it down to Jordan, who picks up some before going out of bounds to stop the clock. 6 seconds burned on the play. Still 2 timeouts. They snap. Looking. He throws it left. He has Jordan again, and he gets out of bounds again to stop the clock. An easy underneath crosser, but this young team continues to make plays out of nothing. And now they're within enemy territory with that big grab. That gets them up to the Bengal 44. This time they decide to go empty. Mills gets the snap. He decides to fire right, and it's Jordan again who holds on through the contact. This time they bring him down in bounds again, forcing them to burn the last timeout. But that is 3 straight grabs for the second-year tight end, and that was just a perfect ball right over the head of the corner. 24 seconds left now, already in field goal range. Mills gets the snap. He decides to sling it deep, and it's Jordan again who gets them down to the 7. Another grab. They let this clock run down to 2 seconds before calling the last timeout. And if you thought the Bengal drive was impressive, this may have been just as good. Now to bring them to within 1. Fairburn for his 3rd on the day. 24 yards out. Left hash kick is up, and it is good. And he is perfect 3 for 3 as we reach the end of our first half. And after 2 quarters of play, Cincinnati holds a narrow 1-score lead over the top seed in the AFC. Now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction, and let's take a look at what is happening with the rest of the playoffs. Yesterday, we witnessed the other AFC Divisional Round matchup, and we now know the Indianapolis Colts have earned themselves a spot in the Conference Championship by marching into Baltimore and getting a massive 26-7 victory over the Ravens. Just incredible resilience after the Texans took everything from them in the last game of the regular season. They have responded with 2 big wins on the road, and with a Houston victory today, we could see an even bigger rematch than before with a Super Bowl trip on the line. But to do that, they have to get through the Bengals today. Thank you, and let's take you back to the field for the second half of action. McPherson kicks off our second half. Watkins is back to receive. He will take this one from his own end zone. Up the right side. Dragged down, finally at about the 25-yard line. And that right there will bring out the Houston offense to start the half. And they have ended off our first half with a very impressive response drive to bring them within a point. Now it's time for them to go ahead. Texans start on the 25. They go 2 receivers left. Pierce is the lone back. Mills drops back. Nothing open. Moving left. Being chased wide. And he throws this one away. Great decision by him. But there is a man down on the play, and it's the Bengal linebacker, Joe Bashee. And he's looking to favor that arm as the medical staff makes their way out to check on him. They'll take him to the back. Hopefully, he's able to return to this game. But that does bring us to second down now. This time they add a receiver to the right side. What's the call? It's a stretch for Pierce. Left. He dives in the hole and gets up to the 29. That means third down. Needing 5 to keep the drive alive. Mack enters the game. Mills gets the snap. Looking. He takes a shot. Jackson comes down with it. And he's dragged down in the open field at the 41. And that man has become even more valuable than they could have ever imagined. He was brought in to help mentor these young receivers, but he has stepped up and made massive plays like this over the last couple weeks to put the team on his back. After that huge 30-yard grab, Texans now in enemy territory. Mills gets the Pierce, fighting up the middle, breaking tackles, but nowhere to go. Down quickly. That run only goes for 2. Now it's 2nd and 8. They snap. It's a screen. Mack gets it. He's going to the marker. Stiff arm and brought down just short at the 33. That picked up 7. Now it's 3rd and 1. 1 yard gets them the first. They snap. Give to Pierce. He breaks one as he crosses the line to gain. And Bailey finally brings him down after getting past the 30. And he continues to make big plays when they need them most. Now they decide to bring in 3 tight ends to the formation. They find themselves on the Bengal 29. He drops back. Throws it short for Rudolph. Missed block from Jordan, and his gain is cut short at the 22. That means 2nd and 3. They go tight. Mechie is in motion. They fake. Give to Pierce, and nowhere to go. He is set down early. No gain on the run. We move to 3rd down. Still needing 3. Jordan motions once more. They hand off for Pierce. Runs through the backer and drags him all the way to the 15. Pure domination from the rookie running back. And that right there is why they love that young man here in Houston. What a play. This is multiple times today. He has put the team on his back, dragging the defenders through the line today. And keep in mind, he is only a rookie. He has a lot of time ahead of him to make more impressive plays like this. What a pick he was. Texans are now inside the red zone, under 6 minutes left in the 3rd. They snap another screen. Pierce gets it. There's a flag down. Blockers get out. He breaks the tackle, and he's dragged down by Flowers finally. Let's see what the flag's all about.
Holding offense.
And they get the Pro Bowl tackle Laramie Tunsil on a holding call. That negates the play. Now they're backed up 1st and 10. Mills gets it. Waiting. Patient. Dumps it down to Mack. Jukes at one man, and he's brought down after making about 5 out of nothing, I would say. That gets them back to the 20. Mills steps up under center. They go handoff right. Pierce plows through Bell, and he's brought down at the 15-yard line. Another 5 gets them back to the original spot. 3rd down, needing 10 for the first. Ball is snapped. Mills fires. End zone. Jordan has it. Touchdown, Texans. And that is a go-ahead score for the 2nd-year tight end as he takes a leap into the stands. The Houston faithful welcoming him with open arms. And that right there is exactly the drive they needed to start this second half of action. They put together a beautiful long drive, overcame a crucial penalty in the red zone, and cap it off with an end zone grab of their own for their number 9. Burrow is letting his defense know to keep their head up, but that's a tough pill to swallow. They now line up to go for 2 to make this a 7-point game. They're set. They snap. Give to Janovich, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful for Houston, and this game has been extended to Texans 17, Bengals 10. He has provided so much to this team this year, and here he went head down, slipped right through the defenders, and got them the point security they needed. And Zach Taylor cannot believe they find themselves down a touchdown to this Houston team. Here comes the Cincinnati offense, though. And while the momentum has now swung away from this team, the ice-cold Joe Burrow looks poised, ready to answer back. They start on the 25, going to the bunch set right. Burrow under center. He drops back, goes quick for Hurst. He's met and stopped just short of the sticks. That catch picks up 9. Now it is 2nd and 1. They give to Mick. Wait, no, play action. Rifles middle, and Boyd brings in the tough grab with a man all over him. What a play by that man. This receiving core is elite. Now across midfield on the Houston 45. They snap. Looking. He floats one up, and another for Chase down on the 25. Another massive grab for this star 2nd-year receiver. That is great protection. Burrow puts up a perfect ball, and he finds his man right in between the defenders. And Burrow is truly on fire right now. Only one incompletion on the day. The 20-yard reception brings them closer to the red zone. Burrow it's a screen, gets to Mixon. Not much room, and he's brought down at about the 20, they say. That one didn't work too well. They need 5 more to convert. Second down now. They give to Mixon in the run. Up the middle, untouched, tripped, and ripped down after getting to the 5. A nice run for number 28, and the Houston sideline now sits in pure anticipation. What will happen here? It is now a goal to go. 5 yards out. What is the call? They go back to the run. Mixon hits the line and sent down after not much. That picks up 1. Now 4 yards away. Second and goal. This time, it's the fullback. Shoves off 1 and stops short again. That gets them 2 more. Now it is third and goal. Standing on the 2. And somebody jumped. What's the call here? They're going to say another false start on Cincinnati. And that means that backs them up 5, making this third and goal a little more difficult. Can they punch it in? Ball is snapped. Burrow, patient. Pocket is collapsing. He takes off right, and they chase him down. Sack on the play made by Desmond King. What a play from the third-string corner. A big stop on third and goal. They had very good coverage downfield. Set King into pressure, and he chased him down to force the field goal. And what a time to step up. A massive play from this Houston defense. And that will force McPherson to come out for the kick. And Lovie Smith is very appreciative of this defense. From 38 yards out, right hash. To bring them to within 4, his kick is up. And it is good. And with that, they draws them just that much closer as it is Texans 13, Bengals 13. The Houston offense takes over as we near the end of the quarter, starting on the 33. They decide to go. Handoff left for Pierce. He has blocks. Moving left. Meets Bates with a stiff arm. And he is brought down at the midfield. A big play to start the drive as the rookie running back continues to produce. And that right there will bring us to the end of the quarter with the Texans looking to extend their hard-earned lead once more. As we start our final quarter of play, the Texans find themselves on the 50. Pierce is behind Mills. Snap. Handoff. Up the middle. Slips off Wilson. Met. And he is taken down at the 36 of Bengal territory. He is putting the team on his back. Literally, figuratively, carrying them to this vital win. And this one has yet another broken tackle. And his team is rallying around this dominance right now. We can get another shot. They're hyped, celebrating with him. They love to see that production from him. That run to start the quarter went for 14. Now they go 3 receivers left. They give it to Pierce. No play action. Mills looking as he goes down. Sack on the play made by the Pro Bowler Trey Hendrickson. What a play by that man there. They had some great initial coverage. Things were starting to break open, but Hendrickson blew by Howard and got in for the big defensive play to knock them back. A big play to get over the tackle, and they lose 5 on this one. Now it is 2nd and 15. What will they do? They go back to Pierce. He runs over 1 and sent down immediately. Only 1 on the carry. That means it is 3rd down. Getting 15 for the first. A few gets them in field goal range. Mills gets the snap. Patient in the pocket. He slings it deep, and he overthrows Mechie, but they think Fairburn's got enough. They're going to trot him out for the kick from 57 yards out. His kick is up. And it's good! A massive field goal at this point of the game brings the Texans back ahead by a touchdown margin. Huge 57-yard kick. And the pressure now shifts back to Cincinnati. 8.5 left in the game. Can they find a way to tie this back up? Very little mistakes separate these two teams thus far. Bengals on the 25. Burrow decides to give him to Mixon. Has a hole left. And he stingingly brings him down at the 30. First play picks up 5. Now it is 2nd down. They go with another handoff, and Blacklock goes low, stopping him quick. That means it is 3rd down, needing 3 to convert on their own 32. Burrow standing tall in the pocket, fires right. He has Chase, who turns upfield and finally brought down after getting past the 40-yard line. He is the guy they have looked to all day, continues to make all the big plays when they need him, And this is the strength of this team. The offense always seems to put it together. That catch picks up 10 under 7 minutes left. They snap. It's a screen. Mixon gets it. Blocks aren't there. King gets to it quick and drops him behind the line. A very important tackle for loss from that man who continues to make the plays. And Coach Lovie Smith knows this is the time they need those plays like that. Here we go. Loss of 1. Now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow drops back. He rifles. Finds Boyd once more, who is dragged out after crossing midfield. And Burrow continues to be truly elite today. 25-26 on the day is truly unreal. Another 13 yards on the catch, now inside Texan territory. Burrow gives to Mixon. Collins misses and nowhere to go. He is stopped short. Okay, here we go. That gets about 3. Burrow takes, throws left, finds Chase again, and Stingley is quick to bring him down, but not until he picks up the first. And that is another big conversion for this offense, and they are marching right now. Just such an impressive connection between these two. Now in the 34, under 5 minutes remaining. He takes. Throws a middle. He has Chase again. Wide open, goes up the middle. And wrapped up by King as he gets inside the red zone. An impressive day for him. 7 catches for 117. And they are feeling so confident right now. Standing on the 17. 2 tight ends on the line. Higgins motioned in tight. They snap. They throw it short. And he has the motion man. Higgins secures the grab. And Burrow looks so poised even down this late in the game. That got them 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Boyd in motion once more. Snap. Give to him. He has space. King brings him down. But the sweep play gets them the first. And now they get the 4 tries at punching this one in. Standing on the 4. 1st and goal. Nearing the end of this game. They go pass. He fires. He has it. That is a touchdown to Stanley Morgan Jr. And more importantly, that ties this game up with just over 3 minutes remaining, pending the point after. Just a simple slant with Houston playing off. Burrow sees it, puts some heat on it, and gets them in for 6. What a drive for them. McPherson out for the point after to tie it up. It is up and good. And the Bengals have drawn this game back even at 20-all. What a game this has been. And as they exit, the Houston offense enters after the kickoff. They come down to try and win it, and you have to think the focus man has to be Pierce. Over 100 yards on the ground, and he has been special with every single carry. They start on the 24, just over 3 minutes remaining. All they need is a field goal. They start with a run. Pierce moves left, has blocks, and Bates meets him just short of the line, up to the 34, 2nd and 1. Now they go for Mack, who cuts it inside and down at about the 38, they say. Texans with a little tempo. Trying to get this one off before the warning. They do. Mills is back, looking, running right. Fires, and a miscommunication has this fall incomplete. And now we have our 2-minute warning with both teams tied. Texans are driving. We return with Houston standing on their own 38, only needing the field goal. 2nd and 10. Mills gets the snap. Looks, fires middle, interception! Jesse Bates has the ball, and their superstar safety comes away with it, and he may have just made the play of the game. Mills has Watkins wide open in the middle of the field. Bates saw the chance, crashed down onto it to meet him at the point of the catch, rips it away, and gives his team the chance to put up the game-winning score. Now here they come, in prime position, and maybe they look to their star receiver Chase, who has made play after play today. They start 4 yards shy of midfield, minute 56 remaining. They go empty. They snap. Burrow, quick, finds Mixon after crossing the 50-yard line. They run back to the line, going no huddle now. Ball is snapped. Burrow standing tall, very patient. He rifles left. And he says they kept the feet in. A phenomenal sideline grab from Boyd. He does a 360 to get his hands on the ball, finds a way to stay in, and the Cincinnati defense feels like this game is now all but over with that. A minute 35 left, now in the 37. They go run. Mixon chopped down at the pile, and the Texans use their first timeout. Bengals are now inside field goal range, and Texans want that ball back. That timeout's essential. They need to stop here if they want to have a chance. 2nd and 8 on the 35. Boyd in motion. They fake. Give to Mixon. And everybody for Houston gets in there to blow that one up. No one is fooled as they get him behind the line. They use their second timeout. One more stop. and they are getting this ball back. Third down, standing on the 36. 9 yards lets them run this clock all the way down. Burrow, hands off for Mixon. Murray, open field tackle, the ball is out! And Mixon gets back on it. Texans use the final timeout. That could have been the worst case scenario for Cincinnati, but they escape disaster now to bring on the field goal try. Hold up, the officials are now calling a booth review. Looking back, they're saying the knee might have been down before the ball was out. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't change much other than a yard difference. But these calls are critical in the playoffs. Also, this was an amazing tackle by the safety. No room for error if he misses it. Mixon could have gone all the way, but here comes the official decision.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And they do say no fumble. So that means McPherson's attempt is from 47 yards out. Right hash for the lead. His kick is up, and it is good. And the Bengals have clawed back into this one, grabbing a late lead to go up by a field goal margin. That means Mills is now attempting to get his guys ready as they look to put together a game-saving drive in the divisional round. Can they do it? They start on the 25, minute 16 left, no timeouts. They're set. Ball is snapped. Mills rifles it left. He has Mechie who falls forward across midfield. They spot him at the 49. They are running back to the line. They need to move quickly. Having some confusion. Mills making adjustments. You don't really have the time for this. They have to move a little bit quicker. He gets the snap. Waits. Looking. Slings one. And Collins holds on to the contact. But there is a flag down on the field. What is the call here?
Holding. Offense.
And a massive call. They say Pierce was holding after the catch. That means the ball is complete, but they backed him up from the spot of the foul. Mills gets the snap. Pocket collapsing. He unloads it. And he has Mechie down at the 16. He's made so many big catches today, but they're running back the line. They spike it. That will stop the clock. Time for a few shots. They're ready. They snap. Mills doesn't like what he sees. Takes off right. And decides to throw it away. 13 seconds left. 16 yards out. A touchdown wins it. Mills gets. Looking. Nothing. He has to escape again, this time to the left. Pressure's coming as he sets. Fires. And nearly intercepted. That should have been a pick. A dropped interception. They tried out the kicker. They call timeout, hoping to ice him. But it all comes down to this. 4 seconds remaining from 33 yards out to send this game to OT. Fairburn's kick is up. And it is good. And with 1 second to spare, the Texans have tied this up to potentially take this one into overtime. And this has to be the biggest kick of that man's young career. How big was that? They're forced to kick it off. So they do. It looks like it's a squib. Falls in the hands of Morgan. Time expires, and they bring him down to guarantee overtime. How else would you expect this game to go? 4 quarters is just simply not enough, as it's the top seed in the AFC versus the Super Bowl runner-up just a year ago. Now let's go over playoff overtime rules. Both teams will get a chance on offense. An opening touchdown must be matched to continue. An opening field goal can be beat by a touchdown, and any score thereafter ends it. The Texans seem to have won the coin toss? And officially, yes, they do. They want the ball first, and what will happen as we must have a winner? One of the truly best games of this year. Out comes the Houston offense, and they have responded from near perfection from Burrow. An amazing takeaway from Bates, and they have kept this game together. Now is their time to put it away. They start on the 20. Pierce gets the first snap, finds a hole middle, has room, cuts right, escapes space, big block from Watkins. He's going, knocked out at the Bengal 38. A monster play to start overtime. Texans do have a man down as their center, Justin Britt. You hate to see it. They're going to take him back. His day may very well be done with that, but what a play to start overtime. Oh my. The right side of the line got him the opening he needed, a ton of space. Bates gets nothing on the tackle attempt, and Pierce takes everything he can, going after picking up 42 on 1 carry, and that is how you step up in the playoffs. 1 play down, Bengals already into Bengal territory. Mills will give again. No, they decide to go play action, rolling left. Throws on the run, and he finds Mechie turning upfield, out of bounds at the 12. And the unsung hero of this year, John Mechie III, is putting it all together today. And this right here may be Mills' most impressive throw to date. Running opposite side, in one motion, turns the body, gets a perfect throwing arc, and gets Mechie the ball in space to get inside the red zone. Two massive plays has them now 12 yards out. What's the call? Mechie in motion, he gets it, getting outside. And it looks like, puts on a juke, they send him down at the 7. It looks like Britt will be coming back into the game, and these are the games you have to fight through that pain. 7 yards away from the score. Mills is back under center. This time Watkins in motion. He get no for Pierce. Up the middle and stops short. That means it is third down. 3 yards gets them the first. 5 gets them the score. What's the call? They go run. Pierce met. And they mark him down just short of the sticks. A great play from Bailey to hold him up. Amazing play, actually. If we take another look back. Stands him up just enough for backup to arrive. And a fabulous sideline shot we're going to take a look at here. A perfect call by the officials, just a yard shy. But Houston wants it all. They're going for it. 4th and 1. On the 3. To Janovich. And he's in. Touchdown, Andy Janovich. And the Texans have gotten the opening drive touchdown in overtime. And he takes a dive into the stands, our second Texan dive of the day. And he already found his way in for a 2-point conversion earlier. And now he gets to put up the whole 6. Now the pressure shifts once more. What a day for the fullback as he's trying to keep this place rocking as he knows how important this next drive is. His line gave him such a good push. And then with one arm, he throws away Hill. And he gets in for the score. That is why they re-signed him earlier this year. What a great fullback. He's had a breakout year this year in a forgotten position. They love that production. They're so thankful for that man. Fairburn now comes out for the point after. His kick is up and good. And the first drive of overtime has the Texans heading back on top. 30-23. And now we all know the situation. Bengals must get a touchdown. Anything less and the Texans move on to the AFC Championship in a rematch against the Colts. They start on the 25. It's a shotgun look. Mixon joins Burrow in the backfield. Snap, handoff. Moving right. Jumps over a man and tripped up enough just to be brought down. That's 4 on the carry. Now a 2nd and 6. He drops back. He has Boyd, who has space in the middle. Finally caught by Harris after reaching the 45. Burrow still only a single incompletion on the day. And this Bengals sideline is on the inch of their seats. Now it is 5 yards from midfield. They go bunch set right. They snap. Burrow fires right. He has Higgins, who is stopped just shy of the sticks. After 9, it's now 2nd and 1 in Texan territory. They give to Mixon again. Blacklock breaks through to stuff him. A big play to hold him to no gain. Great work by the D tackle there. He got great leverage against his matchup. Threw him to the side and stood him up for the stop. A critical play. No gain means it's 3rd down, still needing 1. This is a 4-down situation, however. Chase moves out wide left. Burrow gets it. Throws. It gets to him. And they don't need 4th down as the backup tight end Sample moves the sticks. But we have to take another look at this one, because this one very nearly went wrong as Petre just missed this ball. And he very nearly could have gotten away with the pick to end it. But that means this game continues. This building is electric right now. New set of downs for Cincinnati. He gets the snap. Nothing open. Tries to escape. And they get to him, but the ball gets out, and he somehow gets it incomplete. That means no loss of yards. This time they decide to go empty. Ball is snapped. Looking, he throws it sideline. Higgins met immediately. And he holds on for Harris with the stop. That's 4 on the grab. Now they need 6 on 3rd down. Can they get it? They snap. Collins breaks through. Burrow releases. And he has Higgins who picks up the first and gets out of bounds. Moments before disaster, he gets this one away. And his entire receiving corps has not let him down today. Another big conversion. That play right there gets him into the 32. Riding on every play. Burrow gets. Waits. Takes a shot. And he has Boyd down at the 6. A massive pitch and catch to get him over 100 on the day. and get them in a goal-to-go situation. They put the defender in a tough spot with the corner post combo, but at least he stopped the touchdown. But for how long did he stop the touchdown? Now they find themselves at 1st and goal from 6 yards out to extend the game. What will they do? They give to Mixon. He tries to bounce it outside, but he's sent down quickly. They say he got maybe one, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Another run. He goes, and a big hit puts him down 4 yards closer. Now they only need 1 on 3rd and goal. Evans is in. They give to him, and they say he has it. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And their backup running back is the one who keeps this game alive for them. Houston had to believe they were going past when they brought him in, but they trust him in these moments, and he repays them by getting in for the score. And with this shot, we do see, yes, the ball just barely crosses the line. That is a good call. Have a day, young man. And this defense knows they get another chance out there now. This extra point is still needed. If he misses, this game is done. It's up, and it is good. And this game is once again all tied up. This time it is at 30-all. And now the next score wins it. Here they come. They have relied on their defense this entire season, and now it is all up to them to advance to the AFC Championship. They start the drive on the 22. Fullback is in the formation. Pierce behind him. Pierce gets it. They go run, getting outside, and met early by Bates. No gain on the play. 2nd down now. Mills gets. Looking. Fires and overthrows. He was looking for Jackson there. That means it's a quick 3rd down. Still needing 10 on their own 22. Mills drops back. Patient. He throws as he's hit, and it's picked. Bates with his 2nd pick of the game. He tries to come back outside, and he's sent down. But Jesse Bates may very well have just clinched this game. What a difference maker. All credit to Wilson getting to the quarterback, altering the throw, and the awareness by Bates to jump on it, cut off Jordan, and get his team in position for a game-sealing field goal. They are trotting out the offense, looking to shore up this kick before they take it. This has been one of the greatest games I have truly ever seen, and it all comes down to this. On the 26, they load the line, looking to center this up. They give it to Mixon. He's dragged down by Baker at the 22. All center, here comes McPherson from 39 yards out, and Texans call a timeout. Attempting to ice McPherson. Their entire season rides on this kick. One more time from 39 yards out. Straight shot for the win. His kick is up. Right down the middle. And the Bengals have won this game and earned themselves a trip back to the AFC Championship. All from the leg of Evan McPherson stepping up when they needed him to, and he drills it. They have stormed into Houston and taken down the number 1 seed Texans in their own building on their mission back to the bowl. That means the miracle season from Houston meets its end. But what an amazing year it was. So many surprises, ups and downs, veterans fighting father time, rookies carving out huge roles on the team, taking down our biggest rival in the Colts twice. A year we will not soon forget. I hope you all enjoyed, as this is the end of our Madden 23 franchise, but I hope you are all ready for the next chapter in Madden 24. I will see you all then.